Papa be very confused. What the hell is going on? Poor little Hajime can't remember a thing. What the hell is going on with my mind? I can't even remember if I've wiped my own ass today. For realsies, Hajime, get it together, son. There's only 5 of us left. Only 5 beautiful students left on this island, and for some reason, we have suddenly vacated the island and ended up in the old school. What kind of wizardry is this place? If anyone can save all of our delicious faces, it is Officer Bodhi Lover. And you know your boy's gonna solve it. Cause I got a hope boner. Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, and out, baby! It's time to investigate this old-ass school and find out all of Monokuma's dirty little secrets. Please though, Monokuma, if you could make sure these secrets aren't too dirty and raunchy for YouTube, that would be absolutely fantastic, mate. Oh, baby, I'm absolutely hyped for all this dank, dirty information that we're gonna be getting. And guys, if you're hyped as well, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,000 beautiful likes. And if you are hope-filled, ladies and gentlemen, if you also have one of those big, strong, hope-filled, if you are also filled with hope and determination, type #hope in the comment section below, and we'll dive straight in, baby. Woo! I honestly can't deal with any more rips. Please say there are no more rips in this game. There's only 5 of us left. Please just leave us be. Monokuma, you can't hide from me, berry baby. I'm taking you home. Oh, he's all glitched out as well. Look at all those Monokuma coins. I should probably spend them, buy myself a brand new handbag. Why did I go handbag of all things? I mean something manly like a cigar and women. Why is everything glitching? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down, baby. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna look about the place. Can I? Oh, just bring up the map there. Let's speak to Sonia real quick. Have you found out anything, baby girl? This hallway, there is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? No, it's not just. Oh my god, your face is all over my screen. This is weird. Oh, my pet, yes, my beauty, yes. Speak to me, honey. What have we got going? Oh no! Oh, Papa, why you do this, Papa? Why you leave your to me? Why you leave your baby to die? Rest in peace, beautiful. I may have abandoned you and let your despair go to unimaginable levels and left your room to be filled with dookie, but at the end of the day, I didn't even love you. Ooh, some bamboo. Now, if I walk around the school, I should probably... Oh, the dojo. Yes, let's go and investigate inside the dojo. See what fighting equipment I can find. Just, build up the guns so I can take Monokuma on what? Oh, there's something on the floor there. What's this? Somebody left a hentai? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of a building to make sense. Yep, probably. Let's look at this book over here. What we got? We've got... Huh? What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Well, that's gonna help us. Why is a manga with such a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class. Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Huh? So, just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Although, man, you're gonna enjoy this manga. Look how cute it is on the front. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. Hopefully it's not a dirty manga. Although I have no idea what those things are. I've never seen that kind of thing. Oh no, Papa, you don't read any of those dirty mangas. No, siree. No, Papa. Is an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. Which one? The fox-looking thing or the girl? The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, Medievis alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers. teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent. Oh, hell no, baby. It's a school for murdering people. It's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Oh wow, that was your short story. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, there's phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey,
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want to say to me? Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
got it.
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself, huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying that it's my fault I forgot? No, that's not it. When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Damn it! What the heck? Oh, we got a truth bullet there. Reserve Department has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, what else we got here? Targets. Let's go and have a look. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, that could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? Breaking that fourth wall. If only they had some more time, more funding, more hope. Then we could have had a target practice game. I would love to shoot Monokuma faces. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting for clues. Whoa, what is this place? I'm in like the Matrix or something. So we can't go in the bio lab just now. So we've got to find somewhere else, although that is cool. This game is freaking me out though. Oh, my little baby. Are you hatching? Are you hatching already, little baby? Are you Hatch? Oh, you are Hatch. I'm gonna leave you to spare go down though, cause it's gonna be hilarious. I ain't gonna be your daddy. Okay, so we can go in 5A apparently. Let's go and look in classroom 5A. Is this our classroom? Where we're supposed to have our lessons? Maybe. Oh, there's another book there. Hello, book. There's another manga. Let's have a look. This is another manga. It's lying on top of the desk. This one, Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Okay, wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, and most awful event in human history. Oh, geez, if I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Well, I hope so, otherwise why are we reading it? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Whoa, hold on a second. Is that not the name? That was in, was that not there's a picture of somebody in, was it the green room? Or the green place, the strawberry or grape tower? I'm sure there was a picture of somebody called Izuru Kamakura. I'm sure that's why it was there, so why was he being immortalized in a picture? This game be whack. Izuru is a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru is a genius amongst geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for the horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied of how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa/0. Oh, okay. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy! What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. What? Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But, ultimate hope? Nagao mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagao said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply means talent. And more importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then, what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's impossible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Oh boy, Hajime, what have you been up to, you naughty boy? Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? Who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Brilliant. Pile up the mysteries, and guess what? I'm probably the baddie. I'm probably the one that they mentioned there. Oh, Hajime, why'd you forget everything? Because I'm a bad man. Come on, Papa, it's time to hunt for some more clues, baby. Oh yes, we have got the Raw Bio Lab. Let's do this. Why it says Raw there, I don't know. Maybe the wrestling fans. But probably not. Okay, we got another. Oh, I love this lab. Let's cook up some meth and start selling money, baby. What the hell is with this room? It's so freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Yes, we'll just go straight for the manga on the floor. What's this one? Oh, that looks like a horrible face. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Okay, but we're not gonna be right. Trust me, we're not gonna be right. Look at that screaming face, it's horrible! What is this? A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is so grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest, but as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with the deaths to a point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war, and because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Oh, Jiminy Christmas! My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this was really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them all?
No.
Oh, hey, are you seriously yelling at manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? Oh, a high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said in the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On the one hand, I'm really happy you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. whether or not you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world so we want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Gotta be filled with hope. Get those hope bonus all round, baby. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the Ultimate Despair group? Well, we already know who that is from the first game. If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Oh boy, how'd you make? We gotta solve this. We gotta get all our ultimate detective skills on the go here, baby. Oh, that was too close. I nearly froze to death. So, where should I go next? Who knows? I'm just gonna wander around, I suppose, like always. Huh? No, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see him. Okay, there he is, just standing there. Okay, I'm just gonna look around. No bears to be seen here. There are no... Okay, I've gotta go talk to him, aren't I? I've gotta go and talk to him. Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your mangas in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? It's about a key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima.
Hey.
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. Oh, there was one really horrible person in that group.
With me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that the incident became the tragedy in the first place. So, she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't make any sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs, who had been recruited, became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima, like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children, they dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. What? Do you know about the final days of the reserve course students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values, and this is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko Enoshima's already dead. Huh? How does he know that? How does he know that? What? How the hell? Maybe he found out that information earlier on. Maybe he did. Come on, you're gonna have to speak to me here, buddy boy. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we are involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead?
Like,
It turns out that the killing school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful, whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
Oh.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But the messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble this killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us to go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation. If the student from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But is this really an imitation? Are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Okay, another truth bullet, baby. Killing school life has been added to my bullets. And we got some more information about the ultimate despair. The fact that she's ripperonied. And Monokuma's just saying nothing. Cat got your tongue, berry boy. Man, Hajime, you totally know that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
what are you gonna do?
Oh, well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making any sense again. Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. What the hell does he mean? Huh? Why is everything all whack in here? It changed to a different hallway again. This is so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. You're right. Oh, we got Akane over there, but there's no point speaking to anybody because they don't say anything useful. So let's run around. Are we on another floor? Oh, my little baby. Oh, come on. Another rip? I am awful at this parenthood thing. Rest in peace, little Chimbini. Papa didn't even get a chance to love you. Music room. Let's go and see what's going on in here. We've probably got some more mangas to be reading. So, Monokuma, hit me up with your sweet hentillion. What is this? It looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yes, there's a monument here. Oh, is this not where Thingy's sister got ripped? I'm sure it is, where Fuyuhiko's sister got ripped. It looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into this monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he's completely made it up! Monokuma, you lying son of a gun! But the interesting thing is it referring to the graduates of Hope Speak Academy as in Byakuya, etc. surviving the first game and getting out? And then obviously after they learned the truth, they created the Future Foundation to combat the ultimate despair? Is that what it's referring to? Maybe. A hologram. Let's go look at this bad boy. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information of a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Speak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. What? What? No, what? How could there be 15? I thought everyone got ripped. Okay. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope Speak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I do not believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them, in a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Speak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we're still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed! It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Speak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside with Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories we've lost. Oh, better not off not remembering. Okay. Yeah, you probably don't want to remember them bad boys. You're probably better to stay in here. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy, and they took us in to protect us? But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must... The ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima, are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? Well, what's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. What is going on? Oh, the teacher's lounge is about to get naughty in here. Read all of the teacher's secret diaries. Hopefully we find out something sordid. That would be good. List of subjects. Oh, we got that guy on the roof. That old guy again. Let's have a look at this. This feels different from a classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
No.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Just give it up already. This up here. Oh no, we can't look at the thing. Blackboard. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? Okay, oh dear. The list of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are the names I've seen before. Yes, they're all our names. Ultimate Imposter's written there. It's not actually even his own name. Why is Hiyoko, separated? What's this about? There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? Yeah. She's looking less young, I suppose. What is this? It says future over there. It says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew, she looked a lot younger, yes. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. What is going on? But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. You scoping out her figure there, buddy. You put it back in your pants, son. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? Why did she look totally different? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. Just put it in your pants, buddy. You're after Miss Sonia, okay? Put it in your pants. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? What? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm...
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... What? Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Well, could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
this is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
Oh, what's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. What the hell is going on? And by the way, I've just noticed, or it's suddenly clicked in my head, that the fact that we're getting truth bullet means there's gonna be another trial at some point. Okay, this is freaky, man. This is completely freaky. Portrait. This is Izuru's, and an extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says, Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. The founder of Hope Speak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. I knew it. I knew that was right because we saw it in Grape Tower or Strawberry Tower, whichever one it was. What else have we got? We've got a hologram up here. Let's read this. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Oh, bloody Nora. Remnants of despair has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. With this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? Oh, God, what does that mean? Let's leave here. Where is he putting us now, Monokuma? Where's he putting it? Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I'm moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. This place is totally cray-cray. Rec room, okay. So, is this where we chill out, or is this some kind of recording room? Well, I suppose we're about to find out. Oh, it's just a chill out room. We've got pool tables here, and we've got a book there on the floor. There's a billiard room, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think of a room like this actually exists inside a school. But why is the table floating? I don't know, but there's a file here. Let's go read that out first. It's a file with Hope Speak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Oh, why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms. I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope, actually that's two words, Hajime, left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing a true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Yeah, what is that? Hope Cultivation Plan has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Okay, Monokuma's not going to pop up this time. We have got another thing over in the back. We've got a hologram. Let's read this. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave to you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they were the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of this killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Oh boy, people got hope boners all around. Okay, we got that added in, and we got some more truth. So, we were found All 15 of us were found wandering the wilderness somewhere, and then we were given across to Byakuya and the rest of the survivors from the first game. Interesting. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this up. But why did they eliminate our memories? My, Hajime! If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Okay, why am I upside down? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Yes, because we're upside down. How did you die as well? How did you die so quickly? I'm a terrible father. Akane, what's happening, girl? It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut
They're definitely really close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is they're both.
Yo.
He's right. They're both. But both. What do you mean? I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Well, what? What do you mean they're an enemy and an ally? What? Library, okay, here we are. Let's do this. So somebody's coming after us and they could be both an enemy and an ally. I literally have no idea what that means at this point in time. Okay, this must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Yes, we probably should. Let's go ahead and check out the hologram real quick. Okay, this hologram again? It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt this is another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Okay, he was the main guy from the first game. He was the main guy from the first game. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. What? What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape? This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? What the hell is going on? What is going on in this? I am lost, baby. I am so lost at this point in time. This game is absolutely whack. 2B. Okay, this time we've got 2B. I got the 5B or something or whatever it was. What the hell? What? This isn't a classroom? What? Huh? Didn't I just walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room? There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room? Okay, let's look at the table here. No? Nothing? Tablet PC, let's look at that. What's going on over here? That's Junko on the front of that cover, I think. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Yes, examine that, baby! Ooh, hello. Top secret. Neo World Program? Neo World Program? This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing and seeing it a few times already. What is this? Okay, The Neo World program has another name, Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator? The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer and the Ultimate Neurologist and the Ultimate Therapist were amongst the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program also allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. That's exactly where we are. That is exactly what we are doing. That's why this place is messed up. We are in some sort of video game almost. I'm sure that's what it means. Okay, tell me more, baby. Tell me more. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. And that's exactly why we can't remember stuff. They've deleted it from the game. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it's highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. We're in a game. We're in a game. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything had been tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I felt is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept this. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice.
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. And now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me, too? What is going on? Neo World program has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, boy. This is crazy. This game is cray. It's all over the place. I don't know. I just don't know anymore, baby.
Hiya.
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of this world is nigh. What are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Woo! Monokuma. What are you up to, Monokuma? What is this hallway? When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... What is going on? I don't know anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out for now. That was just what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea. I think we're in a game. I think we're in some sort of synthetic world, some virtual reality in which we've been forced to kill each other for somebody's sick pleasure. But I don't understand the significance behind it. But this game always leads us down one tunnel and then it quickly veers off to the right or left to completely confuse us 100%. Either way, guys, I'm absolutely hyped for this game. If you've made it all the way to the end of this game, put hashtag virtual reality or just hashtag VR down in the comment section below, and it will be interesting to see what you guys think of this episode. Either way, we're getting towards the end of this series, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, it means we are filled with hope because we succeed in winning the game. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, we're going to be playing Danganronpa 3 when that comes out, and we're going to go back to Despair Girls or another episode. I can't remember what it's called. And we're going to go back to that probably after DV3, depending on when we finish this. But either way, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!